Enjoying the series? Check out Part 1 and Part 2 of the Battle for Vyra in the YouTube description below. And if you've already done that, then enjoy today's conclusion of the Battle for Vyra. The Warband's campaign across Vyra saw the blood of hundreds spilt. And while their actions seem sporadic, sources tell me it did not take long for them to cross the Great Houses. In their violence, they began to murder those of the larger, more established Great Houses of Vyra. They attacked those of the Revis Order, continued in open skirmishes with the cartel of Chaos and Lace, and finally committed a brazen act upon the Black Talon Trading Company, wiping out 3 of their caravans that moved secretly in the night. This could not stand. On the night of a great thunderstorm, on the northern outskirts of New Ayla, the triumvirate of the Black Talon Trading Company met privately within their camp. As they spoke, a spy, returning from their station in the north, arrived with a sealed missive. Within, the triumvirate found a call to war, the other great houses offering an alliance of vengeance and blood against those who so viciously came against them, promising a quick end to their tainted power. Though I do not know what came after, the following morning revealed all of the great houses' reply. The valiant Grey Sentinels, the mighty dwarves of Dunehold, the warriors of Chaos and Lace, and those of the Black Talon gathered at the western borders of Halcyon. As more of the great houses amassed, the cries of battle and death could be heard from the south, violent screams carrying on the wind. As Black Talon investigated, they found more of their arriving forces had fallen. Enraged, they quickly sent out the Rangers, finding a few of the Warband's warriors who had entered the realm. But something was different. In their fear of the great houses amassing against them, and in their great cowardice, the tainted warriors had forsaken their banners, burned their robes, and replaced them with commoner clothing. They had tried to leave the area unnoticed, but in the process had met with a few of the Black Talon that were arriving. Returning to the mighty armies, the horns of all the great houses sounded, their leaders roaring speeches to their warriors. Great shouts arose. The hunt for the rest of the Warband had begun. Vyra shook. The hooves of vengeance stormed from Halcyon, and what had become known as the Army of Vyra swept like a wave across the western plains, bellowing roars of fury in their wake. But they would never find their quarry. As it would turn out, the tainted warriors in fact had made off in secret, their disloyalty even to their own cause giving them the cover of anonymity, for they were hiding in the ruins to the east, plotting their next move. Although the tainted warband had survived the encounter, they had enraged the entirety of Vyra. Since that day, rumors circulate that even their very leader forsook the warband, choosing a different life, one of peace and solitude. Spies also say the rest of the warband fragmented into something else entirely. But to those names, who so defiantly murdered countless innocents, who in dark blood magics gained unrivaled, tainted power, they are now hunted, the houses of Vyra promising no quarter to the remaining members. Though it remains a grim recounting, the story of the Battle for Vyra still remains in conversations across campfires and taverns to this day. How so few could come against so many, and in their cowardice, fall to nothingness. As it is my station, I will keep my ears to the wind, my hand to the quill, and will update you further if anything comes of this.